We're at a new spot today. I didn't know if there'd be anything here or not because it's, a pretty obvious spot. Been here for 5 minutes and I've already found 2 bullets and a sinker. Bedrock here, so everything's really shallow and no one's hunted it yet. At least I don't think they have. Or if they did, they had an inferior machine. Let me show you what I found. One big old sinker, modern one, and a fired bullet. This is a Civil War mini ball and a dropped Civil War mini ball. And you can see the green on them. That means that they were exposed to daylight, so that's algae. So the daylight was shining on them, so that means you could have just looked down in that 4-inch water and just seen them laying on the rock. And in fact, I can see another one over there. I hit it with my machine. I haven't dug it yet, but I figured I'd go ahead and just do an intro to this thing, this little video here, because it looks like we're going to find at least a few things here today. Alright, let's grab the machine and go over there and see if we can find that bullet again. Alright, so that was easy enough. The squeak is right here. I'm using the AT Gold again today. I've gone ahead and cranked the discriminator up pretty high, like 38, because there's a lot of iron in this little stretch of the creek. And I can still hear cannonballs. I know they're going to ring out around in the mid-40s, and if I have anything that gives me a solid, solid thump, I'll go ahead and dig it anyway. That just quiets it down a little bit for me. Anyway, right in here, pretty sure that's a bullet right there. Let's go underwater and take a look at them. Yeah, I can see at least one right here, from here. You'll notice that there's algae growing on top of it. Scoot, 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 scoot. But it's pretty neat looking to see them underwater, so let's go ahead and check it out real quick. Okay, got another good signal, about a foot and a half in front of the other hole. I think it's a bullet. See, it's reading real nice. Nice and solid, and I'm looking down, seeing some lead. I'm pretty sure that's a bullet laying there. Let's go in and look at it. Oh yeah, baby, that's a bullet. Got some damage on it right here. Makes me think it's fired, but I don't think it is because there's no rifling on it, or no rifling marks on it, so I'm not sure about this one. Maybe it's melted just a little bit. That could be. Alright, I'm just going to keep the camera on for a minute and see if there's any more right here close. I suspect there probably is. Yeah, there's one right there. Oh yeah. Isn't that a lovely sound? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I can't see it though. Can you see it underneath there anywhere? Yeah, that's a nice Williams cleaner. Look, it has that same little spot in it like the other one did, like it's almost melted or something. I have no idea what that's all about. Cool. Alright, leave the camera on. Since we're rolling, we might as well, huh? Alright. Kind of reminds me of the Bullet King video, except there's not as many bullets apparently, at least not yet. But we haven't gone very far. Again, I just got here a little bit ago, so this is awesome. I got a nice stretch of creek to run here. Little click there, but that's iron. We're not going to worry about that right now. Small iron. There's one there. Yeah, listen. I hear it. Let's go over here. See that crackly noise? That's iron. It's probably a nail or something. This is a nice squeak. No, that's iron too. See, it's breaking up now. There's lots of iron now. Watch what happens when I turn the discriminator down. Again, I got it on 38. So we'll go ahead and pop it down. Normally I like to hunt around 17 or 18 because I can still hear bayonets and stuff. But the problem is everything starts sounding good. You hear that a decent sound. I mean, you can look at the number and see it's iron. But when things are so rich, you're in an area like this, there's so many good targets. It's much quicker just to go ahead and bump the discriminator up to begin with. get rid of all those little things so you're not really hearing too much, and concentrate on really good targets. Because who knows, somebody could be walking down the path right now to come digging. So yeah, that should be something good there. I think I can see it too. Let's go under and look. That is a modern split shot. That's okay though. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off, and if we get into a bunch of bullets or something a little more exciting for you, I'll go ahead and turn it back on. There's a little tiny signal. I just want to show you guys something. It's still giving a decent noise, even though I have this discriminator up pretty high, jumping around a little bit. But if you look down there, I can see from up here that it's a 22 bullet. Probably a fired 22 bullet, you know, modern one. But let's go under and look at it, and just to make sure. I just wanted you guys to hear what they sound like, because I've been finding a lot of them already today. Obviously that's not what that was. It was a little shell or something. So there's something else down here. It's probably a little piece of iron or something. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was a 22 bullet. See, it's a little fired 22 bullet. It's modern, you know, it's modern, but at least I think it is. This is about the 10th one I've found already. So I mean, you can ignore those little baby signals if you want to, but you never know. It could be something decent, like a small gold nugget. Or gold tooth. Ooh. Yikes. So we're getting into deep water here. It's at least 10 inches. And I got a nice signal right there. It looks like a bullet. I can see some lead down there. Let's see what it reads. So you want to move the loop nice and slow too. Let the machine get a reading on it. A lot of people I see, they're going like this. You know, and it's really, I mean, that can help if you're in really heavy iron sometimes, but I like moving it slow. Almost looks like a bullet there too. It's not though. I don't know if there's anything else in this crack right here. Yeah, there's another one right there, look. I don't actually see it. Yeah, well, I do. I see it down there. Alright, we'll go down and grab these two bad boys. It's either a bullet or a sinker. I can't really tell which. You know, a bullet is an ounce of lead, and a sinker is generally an ounce of lead, so you can't really tell for sure until you pick them up. Alright, let's do it. Speak of the devil. It's an ounce of, well, it's not an ounce, a little bit less of lead. Is that Chinese? Wow, that's weird. China. How is it possible that they can make a lead sinker in China and ship it all the way to the United States cheaper than we can make a lead sinker here? That's just unbelievable. It came from China, that stupid little sinker. Alright, let's grab this one too. Probably a sinker. Yep, another sinker. Alright, not too exciting, but it's treasure. China, I just cannot believe that. How is that possible? Alright, let's find some good stuff. We'll get out of this deep water and find some good stuff. Now this does not happen every day. I'm walking along the bank here, and look out in front of me. I haven't been over there yet, and I can see a shell just laying there. It's a Civil War artillery shell. You see it? Right there. Just laying there. I mean, how can that be? I was, you know, hoping to find artillery shells here today, but I had no idea they'd just be like, I mean, that's not even in the mud. That's like someone set it there almost. Dragging the machine behind me. I'm so excited. Look at that thing. Could be paved with artillery shells. Look, there's a horseshoe there. A mule shoe right there. That's pretty neat. Wow. Isn't that cool? That thing's been sitting there for 150 years. Just sitting just like that. Let's go look at it. Isn't that unreal? Man, I tell you, this is why I tell you guys, Everyone thinks I'm really lucky, and you know I am lucky, I have to admit, but I go places that other people have never talked about, and I just have hunches, and you know, I'm not following in somebody's footsteps, because anybody could have found that. I mean, anybody walking along the bank should have found that thing. I mean, look at it. Wow. It's fired, I guess. That's a parrot shell from the Civil War. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Feast or famine. New spots. Feast or famine. I can't carry this with me. I'm just starting the day, so let's go look at this mule shoe over here. What's that right there? There's a mule shoe. That's cute, isn't it? I like that one. I'm going to save that one. Tell they look a little different than a horse. Oh, I guess it could be a horse, actually. Wow. There's something else right here, too. I don't know what it was. Like modern now. Yes, you know, it's a piece of modern stuff. I think it's aluminum. Unbelievable. Let's just take these headphones off. And we'll walk up. We'll just take a quick walk along here. Unfortunately, I'm hunting downstream. So everything's going to get cloudy quickly. Let's just walk and see if we can see anything else in here. That's just unreal, isn't it? Unreal. Looks like someone just laid it there. I'm sure there's no way anyone did that. Okay, yeah, I don't see anything just offhand. But you know, there's some nice cobbles here, so they could be shells buried. We might have stepped on a dozen of them already. Who knows? Wow. Alright, we'll just go a little bit further and look. Because I'm just so excited about this. Unbelievable. That's number 31 for the season. I got 31 artillery shells so far. So, can't complain about that, I don't reckon. That's a muskrat hole right there. You see it's kind of cloudy, the water's cloudy. Coming out of it, that means he just swam in there. I probably scared him as I was working down the creek here. Hopefully he'll stay in there. Alright, well I don't see any more just laying around, so we'll go back, we'll grab the machine, and we'll start detecting some. Unfortunately, you can see I've really mucked it up. It's going to be that way for the rest of the hunt because we're going downstream and there's not much current here. We'll walk up this side real quick since we're here. See anything? Sorry about that wind noise. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Well, not once in a lifetime, I don't guess. There's something there. I don't know what that is. That's a piece of pipe or something. It's ceramic, though. Not very heavy. What's that? What's that right there? What's that? Looks like a cannonball. Is that a cannonball? Nope, not a cannonball. It's a big piece of iron, though. Yeah, it's just a big piece of round iron. I thought it was a cannonball. One thing about eyeballing stuff, I tell this to everybody when I hunt with them. If you are like kayaking along or you look down and you say, hey, I think there's a cannonball down there, it's never a cannonball. Ever. If you ever see one, you know it. You know 100% that's a cannonball. So when you guys are out kayaking and looking for stuff, if you say, I think it might have been one, just keep going. It's a rock. At least it seems like that's the way it is with me. Well, I have found a bunch of cannonballs, so. Alright. I don't see any eyeballing. It doesn't mean there's not more in here, though. We'll get the camera or detector out and start swinging. Yeah, I wish I hadn't mucked it up so bad. Alright, let's get back to work. Okay, I've officially gone into artillery mode. Got another nice signal here and dug down in the cobbles. I'm only about 100 feet below where I just eyeballed that one. And looky there, another one. Wow. I think we're on it, boys. Alright, we're just digging shells today, that's it. No more bullets. We'll save them for another trip. Now this is a strange little find right here. It just looks like a little piece of pipe, but you noticed it's blown out from the inside. Now, pipes don't do that. You know what I mean? Oh, I guess I could if they froze, but that's obviously like some type of explosion or something. So I got to thinking, I'm wondering if this is the end of a barrel, musket that might have exploded. And as I'm looking at it, I notice there is a slight taper to it. See how it gets bigger down this end? Now it's open on that end, which is odd, but maybe that's where the breech plug was taken out. And that little protuberance right here could be the nipple. I'm thinking it might be. So this might actually be part of an exploded musket barrel. Isn't that wild if that's what it is? I think it is, I really do. You don't find those very often like that. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Oh man, let's set it right here. It's gonna be a heavy day, guys and gals. A lot of stuff to carry. I shouldn't complain about that though, should I? All right, we'll put it right there. I'll have to come back up this way anyway. Here's another danger of hunting on the river. That's a either a dead muskrat or a dead possum. You can see his tail right there and his skin, so that's pretty gross. Don't want to be drinking any of this water today. This is a real good lesson on why I like to hunt in the water and why I do not hunt river bottoms. I'm picking bullets and cannonballs and stuff up off the bottom right here, and they may not even buried. I can look down and see them. Look over here at the bank. There's a tire right there and a can and something else sticking out of the bank. And look how far down it is. So if you were metal detecting up there, I mean, any bullet is going to be way below that tire right there. Way, way out of range. That's why I don't like to hunt in sandbars and gravel bars and in the cobbles or on river bottoms. I mean, isn't that weird? That's 3 feet under. And I'm digging the bullets right there. I can look down and see them. Just very strange. But that's why I don't like to hunt in river bottoms. So I've worked my way down the stream for about the past hour or so. Pretty fast. I found a few bullets, not too much else. I'm getting ready to turn around though and go back up slowly, and this way the water will be more clear for video work. But I wanted to share this with you. Got another good signal here. Looks like a bullet. I can't tell for sure, but I can see something under there. Yeah, that's lead for sure. Let's go in there and take a peek. Yeah, that's a nice little bullet. It's definitely fired. You can see it hit something right there. That's pretty interesting. That's not like a rock or anything. That's something else. The way it's bashed in right there. Kind of strange. I picked a couple up, like I said, and saw a few modern ones as well. I'm going to go down about another 100 yards and we'll turn around and hopefully we'll get some good video of a few things in the water here, if we can find some more. Not a bad little signal right here. Nice and solid. Sounds a little smaller than a bullet though, but I could be wrong on that. I don't see anything. Let's go in there and look. That's a fence staple. But that's brass. That's kind of weird. You don't normally see them in brass. Must not be a fence staple. Huh? Something like that though. I did see some electric wires down in the creek here. Probably has something to do with that. From like a telephone pole or electric pole. Groovy. Just saw a baby snapping turtle. Just a little guy. Pretty sure it's a snapper. Might be musk turtle, but let's go in there and look at him. And away he goes. Here's a line down right here. It's kind of neat. I would advise you never to try to pick them up though. I was in a creek very similar to this a few years ago, and I got a signal and I reached down and grabbed it and tried to pull it up because I didn't know what it was, and it turns out it was alive. Now the thing didn't shock me to death or anything, but it did make my arms tingle. So I'm not going to touch it, but what I wanted to show you is look at that, there's a horseshoe underneath it. I think I'll go ahead and try to sneak it out from under and keep that one, because it looks like it's in pretty good shape. I guess that wasn't a trap that someone set for me. You know, I have a little wire going up to the other wire so it shocks me. Alright, that's pretty cool. I'll keep that one. So I came back up to the shell hole, and I'm finding some neat tools and stuff, but no shells yet. Until now. Look at that. See that shell laying there? I haven't been over there yet even. I know that's what it is, because you do too, don't you? Let's go look. That's just amazing, isn't it? And there she lays. Look at that baby. Isn't that sweet? Just amazing that no one has picked that up over all these years. And I'm not even that far from civilization either. I mean, this apartment house is real close by. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, it's in the mud. Yeah. It's stuck in the mud. Let's look at her. Oh yeah. Another parrot. Some type of weird fuseling thingy on top though, isn't it? I'm not sure what that is. That just might be where it's rust coming out of it or something. But yeah, it's another parrot, man. Or reed parrot. Sweet. Alright. Number 3 for the day. Let's go put her in a pile over there. The signal's a little bit different. It might be interesting. Something there, 40s, 60s. I don't think it's iron. Yeah, there's another one there. Look at that. That's probably a bullet right there. That may be too. Yeah, okay, let's go after this one, see what it is. I don't know if you can see it or not. Kind of cloudy. I got everything mucked up here, so. Or just reach down there and grab it. Yeah, it's mud. Alright, get the pinpointer out. Yeah, it's my first round ball of the day. Nice. I think I heard some more noises over here. Yeah, see, there's another one right there. If we get that bad boy. Unfortunately, I really have it mucked up for you guys. It doesn't bother me, but it doesn't make for a great video, does it? Alright. Alright, there she is. Yeah, it's another one. It's actually kind of a weird hole right there. There might be some more in it. Let's see. Oh, yep, more down there. Garrett. Ah, it's a bullet. That's a Williams cleaner. I think that's a Type 1. That's an early war one. Nice. It's a mini ball from the Civil War. Well, not technically a mini ball, I guess, but let's check that hole out again. No, that was it. Alright. I did hear a bunch of noise around here, though. This machine here, it's going off over here. That's probably iron. Thought I heard some more. Alright, I'm going to stand up. So I'm going to have to call it a day. I can hear thunder rolling in the distance, and it's headed this way. I don't want to get caught out in the thunderstorm, and you know, I got a little ways to hike, especially with 3 shells. That's going to slow me down a little bit. Not complaining about that, though. Let me show you what I found. I think you saw pretty much everything as it came out of the water. Got the 3 artillery shells. Those are parrots. I got 1 nice Maddox axe combination. And this is definitely an exploded musket barrel. Got a bunch of bullets, some Yankee, some Confederate. That's my junk pile right there. Just a bunch of sinkers and some modern bullets and stuff like that. Found another horseshoe. Well, I showed that to you probably. It's the one that was under the wire. The little one that I found in the beginning of the video I have lost. So it either fell out of my bag or it's in this muddy water somewhere. And I'll look for it real quick with a detector before I leave. But I'm going to hunt my way out and don't know if I'm going to find anything else. If I find anything really cool, I'll turn the camera back on for you. So thanks for hanging in there with me. I know it was a long video, but it was fun making it, so I wanted to share it with you. Until then,